Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am so glad that you found me. And if you've been here before, my God, you came back. You came back. I am so glad you popped on. Thank you. My name is Londa Carter and I'm a recovering Hunbot. On my channel, I cover r/anti-mlm and leverage my personal Hunbot experience. I also cover some other Reddit material from time to time, and I draw on my expertise as an instructional designer, giving you tips on how to create awesome courses. Today's video is anti-MLM focused, but instead of going through various posts and that kind of thing, I'm going to expose you to one company that is at the root of this overall MLM problem we have. Now, without further delay or anything like that, let's go ahead and dive into the icky world of MLM and check out one company that will make you rich off the backs of others. Okay, this is one company behind the entire concept of multi-level marketing. And I stumbled across this accidentally. I think I was researching something about MLM conventions and I came across this. And it will probably become clear as to why this came up in Google as we move on in this presentation. If you have been on my channel, there's a good chance you've heard me mention that the real problem is not the huns slinging their MLM products. It's the people who use this MLM business model to create a company, and beyond them, it is the people and the companies who teach you exactly how to build an MLM business, creating your very own MLM with some kind of product and all that jazz. Today, we are going to examine one such company, the Sheffield Group, founded by Michael L. Sheffield. So let's go ahead and look at this and focus on what it is that is being taught to people to create a successful MLM. So who exactly is Michael Sheffield? Quick disclaimer. The information I'm presenting to you can be found on their website. Michael Sheffield is the president and the CEO of the the Sheffield Resource Group, an internationally recognized direct sales and multi-level marketing consulting firm focusing on startup operations, compensation plan design, and product line development. His firm has provided marketing and management consulting to over 800 multi-level marketing companies, party plan and district sales companies in the U.S. and abroad. He has worked internationally, assisting companies in Norway, Russia, England, Germany, Holland, South Africa, China, the Philippines, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica, Venezuela, India, Thailand, and Japan. He began his career as a successful distributor, oh, big shock there, and then later founded two successful network marketing companies with combined sales exceeding $30 million. As a leading spokesperson for the MLM industry, Mr. Sheffield conducts seminars and lectures worldwide. He has to his credit numerous appearances on television as well as radio, including the Business Radio Network as an expert MLM business analyst. He has also appeared as a guest lecturer at the Schools of Business at Arizona State University, University of California at Berkeley, University of Cincinnati, California Lutheran University, the University of Texas, and Anderson University. In addition, Mr. Sheffield has been a staff instructor on MLM compensation plans and marketing strategies at the Graduate School of Business at the University of Illinois at Chicago. Oh my gosh, that's where I went for my master's in anthropology. Huh. In 1998, he was selected to make a presentation on behalf of multi-level marketing at the Harvard Business School Association Symposium. He is one of the few certified management consultants, CMC, with a specific emphasis on the network marketing industry. Certification is granted by the National Bureau of Professional Management Consultants. In 1998, And again, in 1999, he organized and sponsored 2 important MLM events on the campus of the University of Texas at El Paso. Organizing for the Future 1 and 2 were successful academic conferences geared towards intimate interaction of the university business school faculty and MLM corporate executives to stimulate a better understanding and eventual classroom acceptance of MLM as an alternative method of product distribution. His lecture, called Compensation Plans of the Future Today, was enthusiastically received by corporate executives at national conferences sponsored by the Direct Sales Association, DSA, surprise there, as well as the Multi-Level Marketing International Association, MIA. For over 10 years, the Sheffield Group has co-sponsored the conference, starting and running the successful MLM company, which has been attended by thousands of entrepreneurs. For nearly 30 years, he has directed his attention to serving in one or more areas as chief consultant, compensation plan developer and analyst, new product advisor, and resource agent for many prestigious companies, including Altacor, which is also Amway, Nikon, Nu Skin, AOL, Home Shopping Network, the Fuller Brush Company, Time Warner, and the Service Master Corporations, to name a few. His writings have appeared in many national publications, including Network Marketing Lifestyles, the Direct Sales Journal, Wealth Building Magazine, MLM News Magazine, Product Launch Magazine, Powerline Magazine, and Network Marketing Business Journal. His regular column in Network Marketing Business Journal, called Product of the Month, has served as an independent review of the product lines of over 100 U.S. and foreign-based MLM companies over the past 15 years. He has been the subject of feature articles in Success Magazine, which I had access to when I was a Beachbody coach. That's one of the things they give you access to. Network Marketing Lifestyles, Business Startups, and Entrepreneur Magazine. He also served as the direct sales and MLM expert for Entrepreneur Magazine's website, entrepreneur.com. Now, before I go on, I will have to say what bugs me the most about this is the fact that there is a movement to get this business model into the classroom in universities and to have it as an acceptable business model. That's what gets me. So to me, that only screams expect to see more and expect there to be more huns. Now, here's the question. If you run out of people, just trying to, with one MLM, like all the people of the world, with all these other MLMs, how are there enough people in the world to have them be successful? Riddle me that. If you know, drop it in the comments below. Okay, their customers. And as you can see in this little video that is playing, they have a lot of names you're probably familiar with. When you go to their site, you immediately see a partial client list in this way. That's the thing that you're watching right now. I would venture to say that you've heard of most of these companies. As someone who watches anti-MLM videos, you've seen things on, Young Living, Amway, It Works, Limelight by Alco, Nu Skin, Beachbody, and countless others. The Sheffield Group has a list of some heavy hitters in the MLM world. No one who runs these MLMs woke up and just magically figured out how to create this type of business. I've said it multiple times. They have to learn from somewhere. Someone has the playbook, and the Sheffield Group looks to be like the go-to company if you are inclined to build your MLM business empire. On the homepage of the website, you see that the organization has served over 28 years of experience. 18 of the top 100 MLMs in the world are their clients, and they have served over 800 clients. Those are impressive numbers. Make no mistake, that is impressive. If you watch my videos on being a Beachbody Hun, then you've heard me break down their comp plan and reveal everything I did to, quote, build my business. And you've seen why this business model is not sustainable. And here I have an example of how you start with one person and then you get 6 under you, and then how it just multiplies all the way down as you get more and more people involved. You only can go to 13 levels before the world population is plunk gone. So sooner or later, you are just going to run out of people to recruit, and then what? This is not a plan for everyone to win. This model is not a plan for everyone who signs up as a distributor to win. It is a plan for very few to win and to have a constant influx of recruits with dollar signs in their eyes and a dream in their hearts. Ethically, I have an overall problem with this company, the Sheffield Group. Mr. Sheffield obviously is not a stupid man. Obviously, he succeeded in the MLM business and has become an expert in the industry. But what an industry to have expertise in. This industry is known to damage relationships, have people buy more product than what they can use, have people buy product to hold rank, rope in family and friends, lose money, and go bankrupt. That's one industry personally I would steer clear of as a business person, because as someone at the top, you know what's going on at the bottom. You know there is a revolving door. To say that this business model is flawed is the understatement of the year. Okay, when you go to the site, immediately you see a partial client list. In fact, you are watching it right now, and I would venture to say you've heard of most of these companies. As someone who watches anti-MLM videos, you've seen things on companies like Young Living, Amway, It Works, Limelight by Alcone, New Skin, Beachbody, Color Street, and countless others. The Sheffield Group has a list of some heavy hitters. Let's not kid ourselves. These are heavy hitters in the MLM world, right? No one who runs these MLMs woke up and just magically figured out how to create this type of business. I've said it multiple times, they have to learn from somewhere. Someone has the playbook, and to me, it looks like the Sheffield Group has the playbook, that they are the go-to company if you are so inclined to build your own MLM empire. On the homepage of the website, you see that the organization has over 28 years of experience, and 8 out of the top 100 MLMs in the world are their clients, and that they also have served over 800 clients. Those are impressive numbers. If you've watched my videos on my being a Beachbody Hun, then you've heard me break down their comp plan and reveal everything that I personally did to, quote, build my business, unquote. And you've seen why this business model is not sustainable. Sooner or later, you run out of people to recruit. This is not a plan for everyone to win. It is a plan for very few to win and to have a constant influx of recruits with dollar signs in their eyes and a dream in their hearts. Ethically, I have an overall problem with the Sheffield Group. Mr. Sheffield is not a stupid man. Obviously, he succeeded in, MLM and has since become an expert in the industry. But what an industry to have expertise in. This is an industry that is known to damage relationships, have people buy more product than what they can use, have people buy product so that they can hold rank, rope in family and friends, lose money, and go bankrupt. That's one industry that I would want to still steer clear of, because as someone who is at the top, you know exactly what's going on at the bottom. You know there is a revolving door. To say that their business model is flawed is the understatement of the year. Okay, guys, if I flub up as I'm like reading this stuff because I'm getting it, off their website and everything, you're just going to have to bear with me. I'm not a professional. I'm not a radio personality. I'm not all polished or anything like that, like you see on a lot of YouTube channels. It's, I'm new at this, so just give me a break, okay? All right. As you scroll down their website, you come to next steps, which is comprised of 1, see our system, where you can learn more about their proven system to launch your very own direct sales company, aka multi-level marketing business. 2, explore our knowledge base. In this area, you can read articles written by Mike Sheffield and watch his videos. And 3, talk to Chris Sheffield. Chris is the Director of Client Services, and I'm guessing he is related to Mike since they, share the same last name and all that kind of stuff. A bit further down, you can learn about their MLM specialist team. And of those team members, 2 are former clients of the company. The next section includes notable projects and presentations. I will say that I was really disappointed to see Sylvester Stallone has a direct sales company. I don't know what it is. If you do, please put it in the comments. I would like for us to be able to check it out and discuss it. And also, there's Mike at an international convention in China. And just that you know, the Holy Grail is to get your business in China. I heard that, and yeah, because they're looking at what Westerners are doing for their road to success. So yeah. Anyway, okay. And then we end this with Mike shaking hands with Mikhail Gorbachev in Russia to launch an MLM there. And it just really, really makes my heart sad to see both China and Russia, because I am guessing that Russia is a pretty big deal too, because the people in any country that's not built on capitalism will most likely see these business opportunities as, that's what the people in the West are doing to succeed. And therefore, they will be willing to invest what little money they have to put into them. Okay. MLM Startup Conference. Wow. This is the annual conference, and the next one, by the way, is in October, so it's not late for you to go. You can still get a ticket, and I'm sure you'll pay through the nose and an arm and a leg, and maybe your first child, maybe donate an ovary. I don't know. This is an action conference for executives of startups and emerging MLM and party plan companies. What you'll learn at this conference: the compensation plan demystified. Mike Sheffield guides you through the jungle of modern compensation plan design. MLM Legal 101 presented. Jeff Babiner offers you essential MLM party plan law briefing and a legal guide for aggressive marketers. MLM software, the virtual MLM, how to choose the right software. Top MLM software providers and analysts guide you through step by step. Startup Capital, how and where to fund the MLM startup and emerging MLM. Technology update, how to use e-commerce and the latest in online tools for recruiting, sales, and retention. Recruit, recruit, recruit. My, that sounds a lot like invite, one of the vital behaviors of Beachbody. Some of the MLM industry top distributors tell you how to find them, recruit, and jumpstart productivity. And every attendee gets a free manual starting and running the successful MLM company. The how-to manual. This is the playbook. It's the start of the playbook, because really working with them, you get the full playbook. And in this, you get recruiting top producers. Oh, I have stuff to say about that. Staying legal. Oh, surprise there that they're concerned about the legalities. The right compensation plan. Choosing Sissel products. Raising capital and e-commerce. Now let's go ahead and dive a little deeper into exactly what this company offers you. So we're going to take a look at their launch systems, which are to maximize success, minimize loss, and a proven system. The Sheffield Group offers a comprehensive 3-phase program for launching your MLM party plan or direct sales company. Their entire business focuses on guiding and assisting you through the steps required to create your own success. And they get down to practical work with you from the start with one result in mind: a massively successful start to your new enterprise. Launching a company of this kind requires the integration of multiple disciplines and demands hundreds of critical decisions, each of which can impact or even determine the fate of your launch. The power of the Sheffield model lies in their experience. Their time-tested and proven formula has worked with over 800 clients, from startups to billion-dollar companies. They've seen it all. They know how to fit the pieces together and can guide you through those tricky decisions. They know what works and what doesn't. Okay, now we're going to take a dive into launch essentials. From figuring out the product to the compensation plan and beyond, these guys had you covered. And as much as we bust on their huns for their hunness and ickiness, they only exist because companies which subscribe to the MLM business model exist, which in turn learn how to set up this type of business through a company like this one, like the Sheffield Group. To me, the problem is by far more sinister and deeper than with huns being huns. Because, honestly, they're just people trying to make it in the world. The problem is so deep, and, it's up to us to get noisy, in my opinion. You get their network. Oh, boy. You get everything that they have to help you out, from, MLM legal to branding, customer service support systems, executive recruiting, and MLM software. Wow. Okay, MLM legal. Today, more than ever, direct sales is a highly regulated industry. Product-related regulators, such as the FDA, may also be significant for your company. There is one law firm that stands above all others in direct sales expertise: Babiner and Associates, a long-standing strategic partner of the Sheffield Group. I think that is really important, is that they're partnered with a legal firm, because they know that there's some sticky stuff and that these companies are just, one shade of away from being illegal. They're just like, they're barely legal, barely legal. Branding and naming. An effective brand will establish your presence in a compelling and memorable way. It must appeal equally to customers and distributors, attracting their interest and holding their loyalty. This company, the Sheffield Group, will introduce you to our industry's top branding experts who work in close synergy with the Sheffield team. I am sure they do. Customer support systems. Your company must support two populations: the customers and the distributors. Mostly the distributors, just saying. Yes, there is customer service, but what do you have more of, customers or distributors? Just wondering. Our partners in this field provide highly trained staff for phone support with a cloud-based system. For you, this means no capital investment in phone equipment, and you can scale your support operation as your company grows. Executive recruiting. The choice of your executive team is a critical factor in your early success. Proven experience in direct sales industry is vital, as you'll be competing for top talent with other attractive companies. Sheffield is aligned with the industry's most consistently successful recruiters of direct sales executives. Oh, this just smells to me. MLM software. Your choice of software provider is critical. The wrong decision can be fatal to your company's future. Over the years, Sheffield has developed an exclusive network of top MLM software specialists. We will help you select from the trusted circle of providers according to your needs and budget. They got you covered. Yes, they do. So let's take a look at these 3 phases. Phase 1 is get ready. And let me just tell you that all of this stuff is really very lengthy on the website. So I would suggest, if you want to know more than what I am sharing with you, to go there and read all about it. Okay, this phase answers the 4 key questions you face as you prepare to launch. Is the concept viable? What will it cost? What needs to happen? And what is the compensation strategy? The program is divided into 2 steps: flight plan and marketing action plan. First, we'll guide you through developing the overall trajectory of your upcoming launch. This program begins with a discovery session supported by your completion of a detailed questionnaire to help fast forward our understanding of your vision. The flight plan includes an insider's crash course on direct sales industry. In a series of informative online video trainings presented by the Sheffield Dashboard Learning Center. Oh, they have their own LMS, Learning Management System. Sorry, instructional designer in me. The self-study. Oh, seriously? Oh, I have a problem with that. That's again, the instructional designer in me. Self-study, oh please, okay. This self-study program provides a series of 10 educational presentations, each guiding you through a critical aspect of your new business. What's hot, what's not. Your guide to the choice and development of a winning product or industry for our industry. MLM marketing overview, an overview of marketing fundamentals your company will need to master as you begin to grow your business. Compensation Plans 101, an eye-opening guide to the engine that will drive your growth, presented by Mike Sheffield, the acknowledged master of compensation plan design. Distributor Dynamics, based on decades of research, a guide to the complex patterns of distributor behavior that you must understand. Branding your MLM company, what it takes to craft a winning brand for your direct sales operation from the industry's leading brand expert. Organizing for success, the secrets to creating an operational infrastructure that can sustain a rapid geometric growth. Financial Roadmap Part 1, a detailed and thorough introduction to the financial systems you will need to develop. Financial Roadmap Part 2, your guide to the financial planning required prior to a successful launch. Financial Roadmap Part 3, the financial know-how you will need once your company is launched and generating revenue. MLM 101, a detailed overview of what MLM is and its value as a business model. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat, including the key components of a successful launch. This education program positions you way ahead of most startup entrepreneurs in knowledge and understanding of the direct sales industry. Okay, I'm just going to skip down here because, enough of that because it's really long. But what really gets to me is they really talk about the distributor behavior, because that's key. That's key. So, if you want to go there and look at, read the rest of Part 1, because it is really eye-opening. All right, so Phase 2, get set. This phase integrates all the activities needed to bring your new business to market in the fastest, most logical, cost-effective manner. We act as your proactive launch partner in the development of your infrastructure. During this time, our team is your team. Typically, the topics that are covered in this stage are compensation plan, marketing system, operational planning, financial modeling, branding and naming, distributor recruitment, distributor training, legal support, software selection. You can look at these more detailed on their website. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, but there will be some things that I will get into a little bit more deeper a little bit later, because I think it's just interesting. Phase 3. This phase supports your business during the critical period that follows launch. However successful the startup, this is a valuable time for the company with new challenges. Okay, so again, go there and look at this, because I'm going to get into some stuff that I think that you will find interesting, and that's over in their special services. Okay, look at all of these different things: strategic consulting, party plan, compensation, blah, 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 blah. Take a look at the variety of services offered. There's a lot of information, so much, and you can go and check it all out. I'm just going to call out a couple of things. The first one we're going to look at is compensation plans. Okay, they are the compensation plan experts. Success or failure of your enterprise depends heavily on the proper compensation plan to drive the sales of your unique product or service. By taking your specific needs into consideration, we carefully construct a compensation plan that establishes a clean, credible relationship between you and your distributors and their customers and their team. Choosing the right plan is vital for your company's success and ensuring longevity. Overall, what I find so interesting when you look at the myth versus reality, which I have on screen for you, is the mention again of distributor behavior, because unless distributors behave in a way that makes money for the company, the entire thing crumbles. It just falls apart. Okay, next we're going to take a look at the distributor recruitment. Recruitment is the lifeblood of every direct sales, MLM, and party plan company. We all know that. The Sheffield Group can accelerate your initial recruitment with our proprietary presidential founder candidate program. Those are the people at the top that they go after, people who are successful and maybe kind of wavering in other companies. They go after them because they know that they mass recruit. And when you recruit and your distributors are buying the product, hello, there's a profit. Experience has shown that the early acquisition of strong distributors can be a make or break issue for a young direct sales company. Your ability to succeed is in direct proportion to your ability to recruit effectively and retain your distributors. Now, let's just change the words here. You see what they're saying? Your ability to succeed is in direct proportion in your ability to recruit effectively and to retain your team. As a distributor, your success is based on your ability to recruit. That's what they're saying. The point of recruiting is not merely to attract large numbers of excited individuals into your company. It is to find and establish a team of leaders, people who have experience, who have the experience and know how to quickly build a robust organization, meaning they can bring a bunch of people with them. They can recruit out the yin-yang. That's what they're saying. Some companies mistakenly tackle the problem by enrolling one master distributor who stands at the top of every downline. This effectively makes your company a hostage to a single individual, usually an extremely dangerous and costly strategy. The Sheffield approach is to build a team of a dozen or so experienced and currently qualified leaders who are all frontline to the company, and we have a proven system to help you do just that. Our Presidential Founders Candidate Program is carefully calibrated to attract highly experienced distributors at the beginning who prove their ability to build again within your company program over a specific period of time. A critical aspect of the PFC program is that your new leaders have to prove their abilities to you. The strongest resume strongest resume isn't sufficient to award someone the status of presidential founder. With its financial rewards and, more important, ongoing prestige, he or she is a candidate until specific benchmarks have been achieved, until they've recruited the number of people that sets them apart. Sheffield provides a complete program with the necessary documents, systems, and communications to help you accelerate your early growth with a team of proven leaders. Experience has repeatedly shown that the extraordinary power of the Presidential Founder Candidate Program. I have personally witnessed a new MLM come onto the scene and recruit leaders. These people left Beachbody and went to direct sellers. I saw that happen, and that tells me that there was some kind of, founder type program. At the time, Beachbody On Demand came, onto the scene, and people were not making as much money with Beachbody as what they had been. So there was, some scuffle. So you have some folks who have been able to build teams, and they were disgruntled. All it took was to get a few of these folks who in turn brought on others. Basically, they brought their team, and the people that with them who had teams, they brought their team, and voila, there's an instant population. Now, something I've also witnessed is someone who built a team in a previous company joined a new company, and they get a big team and make bank, and then they stop promoting the company. Now, where are those people under them? That these people, and some of them that they signed up might just be kind of green and they don't know what to do and they have never had success, but that doesn't matter because they got from them what they wanted, money. And so they are just kind of like all on their own and don't have a leader. To me, that's just kind of scummy. It really is scummy. Because people do this all the time, leave one company and go to another. And if you are involved in an organization, you will see this happen. Now, myself, I've insulated myself, from what was going on with Beachbody for the past couple of years. I just didn't pay attention. But I'm sure that it happened. I saw other people go to keto type things. And they took their people with them. You're not supposed to do that, but people do that. It is really dog eat dog. But when these companies, these new companies have these, things set up so you get $300, $600 for like each recruit that signs up and stuff. These people who have been able to, form teams, let me just say, they're akin to someone who can sell snake oil. They have the personality, they have the charisma of some sort. They have a way of getting people to follow them. That's the whole thing. And anyone who is building this company, the key for them is to get leaders. And so if you're just starting out, if maybe you're not exactly in an MLM business, you've never done that, but what if you're on social media and you have a large following? Then what? You are someone that could be a leader because your people are going to do whatever. Once you have a bunch of followers, when you have, I want to say it's 100 or 1,000 people who are like your true fans, you're just like set. So when you get those people, they will take action. And these people know it. That's why they want to get people who already have, some sort of presence somewhere. Be it that you're Miss America, be it that you're a lingerie model, whatever. They go after those people. Okay, expert witness. Michael Sheffield is the qualified industry expert certified by federal and state courts for MLM and direct selling litigation cases. As an MLM legal witness for nearly 20 years, Michael Sheffield has testified in numerous litigation cases and is one of the most seasoned expert witnesses in the nation with respect to the direct sales and MLM industry. Isn't that important? Qualified direct sales and MLM legal witnesses, industry expert. Those are some of his qualifications. I'm reading those. Recognized and used by leading MLM and direct sales attorneys, certified by federal and state courts, certified consultant to management chairman emeritus of Industry Trade Association, MLMIA, compensation plan analyst, specializes in termination cases and regulatory challenges. Obviously, they know that this business model is questionable. That is why that the Sheffield Group is partnered with a legal firm. It's also why, Michael is like such an expert in this stuff that he goes and, he acts as an expert witness. They have someone on hand for that. It's kind of smart, but it also pretty much makes me sick at my stomach. Just saying. Maybe it's me. Okay. My friends, I got to end it with, at least something kind of fun and uplifting, because these are just silly, from, the Hunbot comics. If you have not followed them on Instagram, please do so. I hope that this has helped you see that the real issue is not the Huns and their Hunbot type ways. It's so much deeper. The Huns are just a symptom of the real problem. The problem is the business model itself, those who desire to leverage this business model, and those who develop a system to teach people how to create this type of business. There is a lot of money to be made in, the MLM business. Unfortunately, the Huns come out on the losing side, but they do not see it. I know I didn't, because they have a dream and the desire to create this dream life. There is no freedom. I mean, just take a look at this picture. You are tied to your phone or laptop or some other electronic device, attempting to gain attention. They are taught as a Hun to mass add friends, message everyone and their dog about the opportunity to never give up, cut out haters, push forward. And, in the end, those who get rich own the company. And those who are at the top also make money, because the company recruited them first. Because there's a whole plan of who's going to make money, and it's not the people coming in at the bottom. And the people at the top, they have to plug up those holes so that they can stay afloat. They have to keep on recruiting. Okay, being a girl boss expectation. Hey girl, welcome to the team. Let's make some money together. Reality. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Yep. That is so it. I cannot tell you the hours I spent on this is it. This is the reality. If you have been impacted by an MLM, meaning you joined and found out that, quote, building the business is not what you expected because the system is set up against you, speak out. The best thing you can do is file a report with the FTC. People impacted by MLMs typically are very unlikely to file reports. I think that has to do with them being embarrassed or ashamed, and MLMs are counting on that. Until more people flood the FTC about each incident and each company, nothing will change. Your voice adds fuel to the fire. The only way we can make a change is to speak out. MLMs are counting on the fact that you're not going to take action. I hope that you will join me and encourage someone you know that has joined an MLM and has a story to tell it. If you have a story to tell, I encourage you to do the same. If you like this type of content, and I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, share it with someone that you think could benefit from learning everything that I shared with you about a company that's really responsible for creating, helping people create these companies, over 800 companies. Come on. And remember, it is us that we can make a difference when we band together. Remember, change starts now.